Capricorn, hi, it's Ego from Valley, and I'm back with another reading. So let's see what's going in for you guys. Hi Capricorn, welcome back to the channel, and if you're new here, welcome. Thank you so much for coming to subscribing. I really do appreciate it. It's been quite a while, but I'm back and I'm so happy to be back. Before we get started, I would like to announce that my readings are $5.55 for 10 minutes. That is the cheapest. If you would like to book a reading with me, click the link in the description or click the link in my bio. Other than that, let's get started on your reading. We're going to start on your 4-card pull. And today's reading is going to be, what do you need to know right now? Okay, Capricorn. So let's see, what do you need to know right now? 4-card pull. Ooh, okay. Ooh, Lord. We definitely have 4 cards here on the table. We have the King of Cups, we have the Page of Pentacles, we have the Ten of Swords, and we also have the Chariot sideways. So, Cancer energy. You have strong emotions for somebody here, Capricorn, or somebody else may have strong emotions for you. They may be a water sign. They don't have to be. This could be how you feel towards somebody else. With the Page of Pentacles, this could be somebody you work with. They don't have to be, but this is somebody that you want to talk to. We have the Ten of Swords. With the Chariot sideways, it's like... With the Chariot sideways, it's like you don't have access to this person, or you're trying to have access to this person. At the bottom of the deck, overall energy is the 8 of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. So somebody is doing work on somebody that they have emotions for. They feel like they could be the best pair. You feel like this person could be the best half that you have. It could be your better half. We have the King of Cups with the Queen of Cups. So this could be a soulmate or some type of twin flame relationship you have with somebody, but I feel like there's some type of control that somebody's trying to have over this feminine energy. Somebody's trying to have control over this feminine by not allowing her autonomy, by continuously doing magic on her. Somebody's doing magic here. So this could either be you manifesting this person back into your life, Capricorn, or this is somebody else doing this to you. This is somebody that feels like they could be a better half or a better pair with you. Take what resonates, okay? That is the truth. And then we have the Queen of Wands as well, okay? But somebody's choosing to go towards this Queen of Wands instead. So that is the truth here. So maybe you had a decision to make and somebody chose the Queen of Wands, okay? That's what I'm seeing here. But in your energy is coming out like this Queen of Wands does not want anything to do with you. This is somebody that you would like to have a conversation with or would like to be in their energy. But for some reason, it's not happening because we have the Ten of Swords. An ending happened. So a breakup could have happened here. And this is why you're not allowed access to this person, or this is why you're not able to come towards this person or come forward. All right, so let's start clarifying the cards for you. At the bottom of this deck, we have the 5 of Cups. So somebody's devastated. Clarify the Chariot. Chariot sideways is the Death card. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. You don't have to. But this is somebody that is being stopped. They cannot go towards somebody no matter what they do. They're not allowed to. The Death card is here. It's over. So we have 2 cards that signalize death. We have the Ten of Swords and we have the Death card. So somebody, like, their forward movement has stopped completely. And this could have been because somebody had a choice to make. 2 of Wands talks about a decision that they had to make, and somebody made this decision for them because they could have taken too long to make a decision. Clarify the 2 of Wands. We have the 7 of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. It took so long to the point that they ended up single. So somebody here, Capricorns, it could either be you that ended up single with somebody that you truly wanted or had a soulmate connection with, or somebody else had that ending because you could have chose somebody else and not this person. Take what resonates. Cross watchers, you're more than welcome here. Capricorn could have done this to you, okay? Take what resonates. Flip the roles however you need to. So now somebody's defensive because they ended up single because they took too long to make a decision. Got it. The Death card is here. So, wow. Look at this, guys. You can make this up. 10 of Swords, the Tower, a devastated ending. And we have 555 on the clock. So it just caused a major change, major catastrophic event for somebody here. Either cross watcher, somebody did this to you. Okay, Capricorn could have did this to you, or Capricorn cross watchers did this to you. But it just ended in catastrophe. Somebody did not expect this. This is like this shit snuck up on somebody. Somebody did not see this coming to the point that they ended up single. I feel like somebody here, a player, thought that they always had access, that they can always come in and out and come in like this, all immature and shit. I have strong emotions for you and I would like to express that to you, but in a very immature way. Page of Pentacles. This person does not really have anything to offer, and because they didn't have nothing to offer, they realized themselves they didn't have nothing to offer, that they were only playing games. And bitch, they're gonna play outside the fucking club, bitch, because now they can't even get in. That's what it's giving here. And look at this, you guys. So like I said, put yourself where you fit. Let's clarify this 10 of Swords. Ace of Cups in reverse. Somebody found out that they can't even get back in the club, okay? Somebody got out the club, was desperately trying to get the fuck out the club. King of Pentacles, dude. King of Pentacles and the King of Cups. Somebody has strong emotions. Somebody's like, I have money, I have love, and didn't really have anything to offer, because if you did, bitch, you wouldn't be in this situation. Somebody would not be devastated, okay, if they were doing everything that they had to be doing, but they were not doing it. Somebody was faking it. The King of Pentacles is here, okay? Ace of Cups in reverse. Now they got locked outside the club. They got locked outside the club, y'all. Somebody got locked outside the club. Damn. Coming for the Ace of Cups in reverse. Somebody was trying to come and offer somebody. Exactly. The Queen of Wands is here. Somebody has chose the Queen of Wands. That's their wish fulfillment, the Star. So somebody here, there's some type of third-party interference, guys. This is a channel. I'm seeing that there's a feminine Queen of Cups here that really wanted this King of Pentacles for themselves, because she sees this King of Pentacles as the Queen of Cups for her. We're the perfect pair. We can be together. I feel like somebody here, Capricorn here, or cross-watcher, somebody here was playing games and they had chosen, like they were living a double life or something like that. And somebody here has chosen the Divine Feminine, which is this Queen of Wands. That's what I'm seeing here. Somebody chose light. But even if they have chose this person, finally have made a decision to go with this Queen of Wands, it's too late for all that shit. It's way, like, yeah, it's too late. It's too late for all this shit. So we have the Star, the Queen of Wands. Somebody sees this person as their Divine Feminine. They're wanting to tuck their little tail and come towards the Queen of Wands. Six of Swords, okay? They're gonna come on all tucked in, 10 of Swords, with 10 swords in their back. They have not healed this situation after 2 times in the Queen of Wands, just to decide that I want the Queen of Wands all along because I see her as my wish fulfillment. Got it. Just to find out that this person actually fumbled the bag because they don't have no love in their life. Ace of Cups. They cannot come towards this Queen of Wands, even though they have finally made the decision, the right decision, the correct decision to choose her. But it's too late to choose her now. But somebody has finally chose her, and it ended in devastation because you took too long to decide that she was the one. Clear for the Page of Pentacles, we have the Five of Swords. So somebody is understanding that they cannot get back inside the club, and they would like nothing more but to communicate with the Queen of Wands, but it's too late for all that shit. Clear for the Five of Swords. Yeah, look at that. Somebody is on Stuckiana. Somebody's stuck. Somebody is stuck with these feelings. So put yourself where you fit, but somebody here is on Stuckiana. They would like nothing more but to communicate with somebody, but they cannot with that Hangman, honey. Somebody is stuck. Somebody stuck. Five of Swords. Stuck with these emotions, stuck with saying things that they never had said to somebody. Yeah, Seven of Swords, the Devil. Because somebody was actively betraying somebody. Somebody was hurting somebody. Somebody was cheating on somebody. Somebody was trying to control somebody. There's so many things that they have not said. So many truth that has not been spoken. Seven of Pentacles, and now they're stuck with all these emotions, and on top of that, they're stuck with the things that they have suppressed, the things that they should have told somebody. Let's clarify that King of Cups. We have the King of Swords. So we have a lot of kings here. We have the King of Swords, and we have the Lovers and the Sun. So the King of Cups is clarified by the King of Swords. Wow. So somebody could be recognizing somebody. I'm seeing that somebody's recognizing that they're not their divine masculine. Somebody could be seeing somebody like, wow, I am not the person for you. I feel like somebody's really recognizing that because they have done so much like evil. So much to destroy a divine union, to the point that they're realizing that they're not the person for this person that they're pining or yearning for. Like, I'm not the person for you anyway. Somebody else is. Somebody really thought that they were a divine masculine to somebody, but they're recognizing that they were not based on how they behaved or treated somebody. They're seeing somebody else as this counterpart for this person that they want so much, this person that they finally chose. Because like I said, we saw the Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck, but the Queen of Wands was there as well. We have the King of Cups. Somebody was supposed to represent themselves in this energy. They were supposed to be this divine counterpart, but they were not. And now I'm seeing who this King of Cups is. This is a divine counterpart to the person that, Capricorn, you may want. Or this is cross watchers. Take what resonates. Cross watchers, this could be your divine counterpart. So somebody here is kind of tapped into the point that they know that they're not your divine masculine, but they know who it is. So this person is like, I'm not even this person, but they pretended to be. I feel like they're literally recognizing that they're not your divine counterpart, that they're realizing that they're a karmic masculine. Honey. Based on how they treated you. So somebody here is awakening. They're awakening. 6 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles. They could have collaborated with other people against you. These people could be watching what the fuck is going on. Capricorn, take what resonates. Or you were a part of this covenant. Take what resonates. Cross watchers, they could have been involved in a situation to go up against you. Okay? Take what resonates. Alright, so that's the tarot. Let's move on to the oracles, because I know y'all see the mess. Y'all see the mess. There's obviously some tea, so we're going to tap in and we're going to see what else is here. But I'm seeing, Capricorn, you could have made a decision to choose your divine counterpart instead of choosing this karmic feminine. They're not even coming out as karmic, but we're going to tap in. We're going to see, because, you know, we got a lot of shapeshifters around, motherfuckers, right? Too many shapeshifting shit. So this Queen of Cups could come out as somebody as sweet, feminine, kind, loving, but they could actually be the opposite, because why the fuck would you choose the Queen of Wands and not the Queen of Cups? So there's something going on there, right? Anyway, crying over you. So somebody's crying over somebody. You could be crying over your divine counterpart, or your divine counterpart. I don't think your divine counterpart would be crying over you. The karmic feminine would definitely be crying over you, though. Crying over you, still not over it, watching your posts, pretending they're fine. Like I said, this is somebody that cannot get inside of the club because they were so busy not healing, not being their authentic self, trying to give somebody a dirty offer. If you're not being yourself, if you're not healing, what do you think you're doing? Like, let's really think about it. If you're not healing and you're not being your authentic self and you're trying to offer somebody something, what do you think you're doing? Because you're not going to give them anything authentic or real. You're not going to give them the best version of yourself, whom you're claiming to be, in order to even have access to this person again. You're giving them a dirty offer. That means that whatever you're trying to offer them is not solid. And this is why this person is crying, because they do not have access to this divine feminine. This Queen of Wands. This Queen of Wands see right through this motherfucker. Okay, and this could be you. Or you could be divine feminine. Take what resonates, okay, Capricorn? So we have drama starter. Yeah, this is somebody that stirs the pot. 6:06 on the clock, okay, you guys? So this is somebody that stirs mess behind the scenes and then comes back like they didn't do anything, and then comes and give you a dirty offer and then repeats the cycle all over again. This is the person that be crying over you, or you're crying over somebody because you did this to somebody, or this is something that you do. Take what resonates. Stirs the pot, always in the middle, loves the chaos. This is somebody that just loves chaos. Yeah, they have karmic friends. Didn't I say that somebody here had like a group of karmic friends? Can't fully trust them, always some tension, low-key competing with you. This is what happens when you can never be alone. Somebody involved a group of people to attack somebody and then goes behind the scene to give them a dirty offer because they're trying to look like somebody they're not in front of this group of friends. But behind the scenes, they really want their divine counterpart. So this could have been somebody that has rejected somebody, made them feel like shit, treated them like shit, cheated on them, put them in a third party to have them competing over them with another bitch. Turns out he don't even want that bitch. Try to go back to their divine counterpart after involving a group of people to go against this divine counterpart that this person all of a sudden wants. But don't want to tell them the fucking truth. Okay? This is why this is a dirty offer. Like I said, if you have not healed and you have not, like, come on, man. This is crazy. Travel. Somebody's wanting to travel now. Travel where? What's this traveling about? Reflecting. So somebody wants to travel, get away from everything, get away from this group of karmic friends after they done stirred up the fucking drama, started, initiated the drama, ended the drama. Now wanting to come and give a dirty offer to self-reflect with their divine counterpart and travel with them. Travel away from all of this shit that they caused to reflect on the relationship. This is crazy. And now they're haunted by this shit because it didn't go the way they planned. They really thought they were going to sit there and go after the divine feminine and stir up all this chaos and then come and offer the divine feminine a dirty offer. Like, yeah, I'm a better person and I want you and I love you. This is exactly what I want now. Yup, after I put you in a third party and you're not supposed to know about it. That's why it's a dirty offer, okay? So put yourself where you fit. Okay, put yourself where you feel. We have haunted, memories, flashbacks, trauma, side effects. This person's being haunted by this shit. Yeah, somebody try to dust this shit off like they didn't do anything. After they two-timed somebody, now they're trying to come back into their life. Yeah, acting unfazed and shit like, I didn't do anything. Oh, that's not me. I didn't stir up that drama with those karmic friends. Me? Nah, that's not me. That's trying to come in with a dirty offer and crying over somebody, acting on face and dusting it off as if they didn't do anything, hurt this person, destroyed this person's life, and now they're being haunted by it, and they want to come in and acting like, oh, we're gonna kumbaya, we're gonna self-reflect, we're gonna see what we're gonna do to fix this, without really coming up with what they actually did in order to fix anything. But somebody has screenshots or proof, so either you do or cross watchers you do. Against Capricorn, take what resonates. Caught in 4K, saving receipts, facts over feelings. Yeah, we have into you. So maybe you have evidence that somebody is truly into you. They could have acted like, somebody here could have been acting like, oh, I don't like that person. That person ain't shit. That person don't got a job. That person don't wipe their ass. That person, whatever, right? Just saying whatever, but deep down they really genuinely love this divine feminine, to the point that they sacrificed their karmic feminine to be with them, even though they should have been chose their divine feminine. They should have been chose that person, but now they decided this is the person that I want, but in the process created and left all this chaos in the back. Okay, people's is mad out here, to the point that somebody's being haunted by what they did, when the whole time they were into this person, but they were pretending not to. Divine feminine could have bruised somebody's ego here and somebody did not like it and they didn't know how to handle it the correct way. So instead they decided to go against the divine feminine and start a smear campaign or some shit. Yeah. And did all this while still being into this person, still loving this person unconditionally. Let's keep going. Capricorn, we have copycat. Steals your ideas, duplicates your style, feeds off of your creativity. Somebody could have been really copycatting off of somebody. Either somebody chose the copycat over the divine feminine, or you're the copycat, honey. Take what resonates. Yeah, played out. This shit got played out. Copying somebody, duplicating everything they had to offer, being them. It just wasn't, it got played out. People were able to see, probably these karmic friends, that's where all this drama initiated from. They could see right through that shit. It got played out. That somebody was pretending to be the divine feminine. Either this is you or somebody here. You were copying the divine feminine. And it got played out. People can see right through that shit. So somebody was trying to come in and offer a dirty offer, knowing that they stirred all this mess in the background. Now they're being haunted by this shit because somebody has evidence that somebody was trying to come in and be cool with the divine feminine again. So it says, shine, radiate with truth. Your light triggers darkness. Stay unapologetically you. At the bottom of the deck, we have ain't shit. Somebody's running away because they know that they ain't shit. Let's keep going. So that's the tea. There's a lot of drama going on with you, Capricorn. Either this is you or this is drama surrounding you. Let's go on to the kips. Let's poop in the kips. And let's see, what is your story? What is the story for Capricorn? We have bad health, but it feels sideways. So you could be going through a lot, Capricorn. You could be trying to hold it together, especially with that bad health falling sideways. Somebody could be going through some type of karma or something like that, or maybe you're just trying to balance the scales at this time. We have privileged lady and marriage, so you would really want to marry the privileged lady. This privileged lady could be this Queen of Wands whom you chose over the karmic feminine, who could be this Queen of Cups. Sacred resonance. Okay, let's keep going. Yeah, occupation. So we have occupation. You could be working really hard to get to this privileged lady in order to marry them. You could be focusing on your karma because we have bad health sideways. So you could be really trying to heal the situation by working on yourself, by working physically, but working on yourself spiritually. Okay, let's keep going. Oh shit, that's too much, Spirit. That is too much. That's too much. What else does Capricorn need to know? What is their story for the Caps? We have one card that fell out, thoughts. So you could be really thinking about working hard in order to obtain this privileged lady's heart, in order for you to have a marriage or a solid commitment with them. But you're battling your bad health because the bad health card fell sideways. So it's like you're battling with your karma. You're trying to create some type of balance here so you can be with this privileged lady. Let's see what else. What else for Capricorn? What do they need to know? We have unexpected income. So yeah, you could be working on your finances in order to be with this privileged lady. But why would you think you need money in order to be with this privileged lady? High honor, because you know that this is somebody of high honor. You know that this is somebody that is going to require like money in order to be with. I don't even see it in a shallow way. I feel like you see this person's worth. That's what it is. Yeah. Yeah, marriage. You see this person worthy of being with you. Damn. That's crazy, Capricorn. Yeah, great fortune. You're not fucking playing. You're like, nah, bro. Like, you can't make this shit up. We have courthouse, okay? We have courthouse. We have great fortune. And we have unexpected income. So you're thinking about this occupation, your job, how you can make enough money to be with this privileged woman, to offer this person solid commitment. But you know that you're going to need money in order to make this happen. So you're thinking about, okay, how the fuck can I do it? Because I know my person is somebody of high honor, of high status. They don't deserve this no raggedy ass crinkly shit. My baby needs the world, okay? And you're thinking about, okay, how can I make this shit happen? You're fucking manifesting like crazy. Okay, what's at the bottom of the deck? We have coffin. Ooh, that shit wanted to fall out. We have coffin and we have concern at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like all the concerns that you have, like you know exactly what you need to do in order to be with this person. Okay, Capricorn, you already know what to do. This is why you're not concerned about it. You're letting all the concerns die. Coffin. That's where that tower energy came from for your tarot spread. I feel like you're going to let all those insecurities and all that shit die down in order for you to process what you need to do in order to be with the person whom you want to be with. And that's a very beautiful energy, to not allow fear to get into your heart. So you're going to fight for what you want, okay, Caps? You made your decision and you're going to stick with it no matter what. So let's move on. We have a couple more oracle decks that we're going to use. We're going to use the love oracles. We're going to get a little bit more details for you, Capricorn. What else does Capricorn need to know at this time, Spirit? Thank you so much. Hookup. Oh, Lord. We have hookup. One night stand, intimacy, casual relationship, and fling. So what's that about, Spirit? We have text message and between the lines. So text message, communication, news, phone call, direct message. This could have been about a hookup. You could be in contact with somebody here, but this is between the lines. So maybe you're thinking about having a hookup or communicating with somebody from your past, perhaps. We have hidden meaning, vague, speculate, implicit. So yeah, it's like you're trying to see if you can still play the game. Yeah, roll the dice. Somebody's still trying to see if they can play the game. Take a chance, risk, leap of faith, strategy. Somebody's trying to strategize how they can still have, you know, casual flings and hookups with people and have their divine feminine on the side. Somebody's still trying to do that. Oh my God. Ghosted and home. Something to do about a home. Maybe you're trying to get a home, but you're not able to get one Maybe you're looking around to see if you can move somewhere. Disappear, silence, ignored, rejected. Home, comfort, safety, belonging, shelter. So there's some type of shelter that you wanted to go to. Maybe this could have been with somebody you hooked up with, but that didn't go so well because you rolled the dice there. So that's not going pretty well. So this is probably why somebody's wanting to go back to their divine feminine anyway. Yeah, unexpected. What's this unexpected message, Spirit, for Capricorns? We have heartbreak and the grass was not greener. Thank you, Spirit. Exactly. So somebody was really trying to, you know, get with somebody else, leave the divine feminine in the cold, but that unexpectedly fell apart because we have heartbreak and grass is greener. Oh, Lord. So somebody took a gamble. They rolled the dice. They had a hookup with somebody, texted somebody behind somebody's back. In between the lines, bitch, that's how they got ghosted. They were trying to get into a home with somebody or something. Replace the home that they had. Yeah, we have new love at the bottom of the deck. So somebody's getting a new love, a fated meeting, healing, romantic feelings, music. Somebody's getting all of this because somebody betrayed a divine feminine. So Capricorn, either you betrayed the divine feminine or somebody betrayed you, but you lost a home. So I just heard a home is not a home. So the place you feel like this place is not a home anymore. It used to feel like a home, but now you're just living here type shit. Yeah. And we saw in your tarot spread that something unexpectedly happened. A big ass tower moment happened. Like, it was not supposed to go that way. It was supposed to go where somebody was supposed to just comply with you and get back with you and everything was going to be okay. But there were so many things that somebody did not communicate. So we're seeing this here in your oracle spread as well, where the grass was not greener. Somebody risked it all, had a hookup or a one-night stand for nothing. Just to feel like their home is not a home. Somebody took a gamble and they rolled the dice and they fucked around and they found out, okay? So we have grass is greener, jealousy, better option, unhappy, deserve better. And then we have heartbreak, hurt, betrayal, grief, disappointed. Somebody is disappointed about a hookup that somebody found out about. And because somebody found this out, now a house is not a home. A home is not a home no more. And this shit could have unexpectedly happened because somebody decided to roll the dice and take a gamble to do this shit. And now we have between the lines, okay? So, damn. Gots to be more careful for real. So we just gotta be more careful out here, guys. All doing that Saturn return. Are you fucking crazy? Retrograde. Oh my goodness. So let's see what else is coming in for you, Capricorn. What else do you need to know right now? We have anchor, hold it together, getting a grip, heaviness, chained up. So, and it feels sideways. So I'm already seeing, Capricorn, that you're trying to hold yourself together. But I don't think you're doing really well. Somebody here, proposal. Yeah, somebody wants to offer a solid commitment to a divine feminine. They have finally made their choice. But this is somebody that has made their choice too late by playing too many fucking games. Because somebody thought that they could still, you know, not even play the field. This is somebody that was attracted to two people. And they couldn't make a decision as to who they wanted to be with. So they were too, like, they were too afraid to make a choice. So they just decided to be in between the lines and give to two people. Bitch, you don't do shit like that. Hello? What are you doing? Commitment, offer, asking out, taking to the next level. This is somebody that is coming in with their tail tucked. They're coming back. Tether. It feels sideways. So somebody really thought that they had some type of tether or some type of connection to this person that they can come back whenever they please. I said this at the beginning of the reading. Telepathy, intuition, dreams, heart song. This is somebody that communicates through music. So Capricorn, you can communicate through music, but you're trying to keep somebody tethered to yourself, to anchor them. We have anchor and tether. It feels sideways. So you were trying to keep somebody bounded to you until you were ready to give them exactly what they wanted. So if push comes to shove, you would actually give this person what they want. But why make them go through all of this just for you to decide that that's who you wanted? Like, why do that shit when you already knew what this person wanted and you already knew that you wanted this person? You have to wait till push comes to shove. Somebody's ascending. I already heard from this I think it's this deck. You are ascending to a higher level of commitment. That's what I heard. So somebody wants a higher level of commitment, even though they had it and they treat it like shit. And now they're telling God, this is exactly what I wanted. Actually, I wanted this. But you disregarded it and discarded it like you didn't want it. And now you're saying that you want it? So learning, transcending, preparing for union, new phase. Somebody wants a new phase with somebody. Somebody is choosing them and wanting to propose to them. This is crazy. When you already had this person, yeah, because somebody's realizing that they have a twin flame connection with this person. Reflection of soul, mirrored emotions, your other half, shared feelings. Somebody's really understanding the connection that they have with this twin. We have clown, degrading appearances, shame, humiliation. Somebody feels like a clown because they did not realize that this was their twin flame all along, that this is the person that we're meant to be with, ascend with, and propose to, or be with in some type of higher level of commitment, but they chose not to. And this person is recognizing that they were a fucking clown. Mask, but somebody does not want to be a clown anymore, okay? We're seeing that. Clown, and then we have mask, but it fell in reverse. Pretending, putting up a front, two-faced, not genuine. Mask fell in reverse. So somebody is choosing not to have their walls up anymore. They don't want to wear a mask anymore. They don't want to be a clown anymore because somebody has gained foresight. We have foresight at the bottom of the deck. Somebody is recognizing their behavior as to how they even lost their divine counterpart in the first place. It's in the future, few days to 2 weeks, few months, direction forward, magnifying glass. Showing proof, validation, confirmation, finding the truth. So somebody is wanting to know something. Maybe you want to know what the fuck is going on between you and your person, Capricorn, or cross watchers. You may want to know what the fuck was going on with Capricorn as to how they can make a clown ass decision, and now they're wanting to come back and propose to you. Like, bitch, you don't know what the fuck happened. Like, why you acting like you didn't do all, like, why you acting like you didn't do nothing? We have illuminate, revealing the truth, confession, shedding light. It feels sideways. And then we have toxic. Exactly, because somebody here is withholding the truth. So you're not going to get what you want until you tell the fucking truth, bitch. Somebody choosing to be toxic by not illuminating the truth, by not illuminating what they fucking did in the past. And until you keep fucking doing that shit, you're not going to get what you fucking want. So Capricorn, this is either you doing this or your person's doing this shit to you. Take what resonates. But until this truth is illuminated, you cannot get what you want. This is why somebody's being a clown. Like, how the fuck could you say, okay, I don't want to wear a mask anymore, but still choose to be a fucking clown by not saying the fucking truth, so we can get to the good part, which is you proposing and having your twin flame back? How are you going to have your twin flame back and propose and surprise them if you won't illuminate this toxic truth that you're withholding from them? Please make it make sense. Make it make sense. Make it make sense, okay? What else does Capricorn need to know at this time, Spirit? Jealousy. So there's some type of jealousy going on. Somebody could be jealous of their twin or some type of shit. We have rumors, pettiness, being envious, talking behind back. Who the fuck is this jealous energy? Who the fuck is talking behind anybody's back? Oh my God. Present. Feeling the moment, become aware today in the now. This is somebody that wants to feel present with somebody right now. So they don't want to do the fucking work. They just want to have this nasty ass jealous energy around somebody, not illuminate the toxic shit they did in the past, but they just want access to somebody without having to do the fucking work. This is somebody that is present in their jealousy and their hatred, bitch. Who the fuck is this jealous, raggedy ass bouncing whore? Dating sites, hooking up, seeing someone, one night stand. This could be Capricorn. This could be your envious ass karmic feminine that you abandoned without explaining a damn word. And now this bitch is over here mad because she knows that you're coming back to your divine feminine to propose a solid offer to them instead of the karmic feminine. So now that the karmic feminine is like, I'm gonna still be here. This is my nigga. This is my nigga. This is mine. I don't give a fuck. We're dating. That's my nigga. Fuck is you talk about? That's the energy I'm feeling. So this is a karmic energy that is taking over your reading because you don't know how to tell or illuminate to your divine feminine about this energy that you chose to be in the past. And this bitch is in your energy, interrupting the energy. Yeah, because this bitch is trapped. We got trapped at the bottom of the deck. So we also saw the hangman for your tarot spread. You felt trapped in a situation as well. You felt trapped in whatever situation you involved yourself in. Oh my goodness. Stuck, locked down, mental prison, captive, emotion. This is somebody that does not know how to emotionally regulate themselves. Like waves in and out, crashing, unpredictable emotions. Ooh, you see this shit? So you and your karmic feminine mirror each other a lot. This bitch is not going to let up. She does not want you to come back to your divine feminine to make anything right. Because at the end of the day, you chose her. That's how she feels. You chose me. You chose me. And now you're going behind my back to go offer the divine feminine a proposal, bitch. No. She's like, hell no. Okay. What it say? Get away. Get away. Go on vacation. Begin an adventure. Run away together. Yeah, witchcraft. So this bitch is doing witchcraft on you, Capricorn. Your karmic feminine is doing witchcraft on you for you to get away from your divine feminine. She does not want you to come towards your divine feminine to offer her the proposal that should have been given to her. Okay, we have get away, go on vacation, begin an adventure, run away together. Witchcraft, someone is hexing. There's a spell, negativity. Okay, you can't make it up. And then we saw in your Oracle T deck reading that Haunted was out, and Haunted looked just like this card, low-key. So somebody's being haunted, but now we're seeing in another oracle spread that you're being haunted because the karmic feminine that you left without explaining anything is doing witchcraft on you to get away from your divine feminine, because at the end of the day she felt like you were dating her. Okay, I'm the present bitch. I'm the current bitch. This bitch is so fucking jealous. Okay, Capricorn, this bitch is jealous. She was the one you were dating, right? What does this Capricorn need to know right now? Single, and you chose to be single. You independent, freedom from attachment available today. You said I am single. Okay, so you detached from this karmic feminine. At the bottom of the deck, we have sneaky, fake profile, hiding from you behind the scenes, social media, conflict. So whomever was doing all this sneaky shit is causing a lot of conflict behind the scenes. So either you were involved in some shit, Capricorn, or this is cross watcher or somebody involved in the situation. But you being sneaky has definitely brought a lot of conflict to your door, because now you have this karmic feminine that has presented and crashed your reading. Reminding everybody that I'm here. I am the one he's dating. I am jealous about the situation. I am the present bitch in his life. I'm the current bitch in his life. And he's choosing to not be with me. Okay? He's choosing to propose to the divine feminine. How dare he try to do that when he has not even revealed the toxic shit he was doing with me to divine feminine behind her back? And he wants to come over here and propose a divine feminine, knowing that he was sitting here being a fucking clown. That's what this karmic feminine is saying. She said, twin flame my big ass. Okay? She said, there wasn't no damn twin flame when you was being a clown with me in the sheets. Oh my God. And you don't want to illuminate that to divine feminine, but you think you can come over here and propose to her. So this karmic feminine took over the reading, Capricorn. This bitch is mad. She's mad that you chose the divine feminine instead of her. And yeah, behind that we have secrets. Woo, look at that. So somebody was keeping secrets, and that's what ended everything. And then it says dismiss behind that shit. So, ooh, a relationship got dismissed because of secrets. and it ended the relationship. It says secrets, confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. It says secrets and it says finality. And then it says dismiss. So Spirit dismissed the relationship because somebody was over here playing in Divine Feminine's face, trying to two-time and, living a double life. So somebody here detached from the karmic feminine, choosing to be single, but still going after the Divine Feminine after treating her like shit. This is crazy. So yeah, somebody, you see how this person over here all crinkled up and hungry and shit? We have memories. This person's going to be haunted by what they did because they don't want to say the truth. And we're going back to these cards that says tether and anchor. Somebody's anchored down to what the fuck they did. They're tethered down to it because they were trying to tether somebody else that was innocent, that just didn't deserve any of this. Divine Feminine did not deserve any of this. So we have memories, reminiscing, dwelling, good times, looking back. Somebody is literally reminiscing and dwelling on the good times that they have with their Divine Feminine, but they chose to sacrifice her instead for a karmic feminine that they didn't even want in the first place. They didn't even want the bitch anyway, and still did what they did. We have secrets, love affair, keeping things inside, not opening up illusions. Exactly. This person was literally suppressing themselves, knowing what the fuck they did. And this is why this karmic feminine feel like they have every right to keep this man or to keep you away from. I feel like I'm speaking to a masculine Capricorn, but you don't have to be. Okay, take what resonates. But this is why this karmic feminine feels like she has every right to do magic on you, to keep you away from your Divine Feminine, because you were doing shit behind your Divine Feminine's back with her. So that's why she feels like she has every right to do witchcraft on you, because you use your free will to go up against her anyway. So I might as well just do the magic on you too. Like, damn. So take what resonates, Capricorn. That's a lot going on over there. That's a lot going. And there's another card in here. Let's see what this one is. Escape. So somebody wanted to escape. Yeah, you could have wanted to escape this situation, or you did escape the situation, but now you don't have access to your Divine Feminine because she knows exactly what you did. Avoiding, blocking, pushing away, hiding. Somebody is wanting to escape. That is crazy. And that was just chilling in this box, Capricorn. So this could either be you, or this is cross watchers. Take what resonates, flip the roles however you need to. Confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. So let's move on with your reading, Capricorn. We have a couple cards to touch on. Let's see what else you need to know at this time. If you would like to book a reading with me, just click the link in the description or click the link in my bio. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, Capricorn. Just check out my website and book any reading with me there. If you would like more details as to who the fuck this person is that is doing witchcraft on you. Okay? And if you and your Divine Feminine will get back together, or masculine, take what resonates. So we have comfort zone, south node, clinging. How do you want this to fall, Spirit? You could be clinging in your south node, okay, Capricorn? Your south node is your comfort zone. It's the parts. It's the area where you can be your most low vibrational self and don't have to evolve, and you don't have to heal. You can be in your comfort zone and stay and choose to stay in this low vibrational frequency where you never grow up and you get to be Peter Pan for the rest of your fucking life. So somebody here is clinging to their comfort zone. They don't want to tell the Divine Feminine what they did. They don't want to be honest. They don't want to heal. They don't want to become better. They still want to lie. They still want to manipulate. They still want to gaslight. That is your comfort zone, okay, Capricorn? So because you're choosing to stay in your south node, your comfort zone, you don't get to have this union with your Divine Feminine, which that's what you want most in the whole world. And it's funny because this card is in reverse in the deck already, so that's pretty significant. You have chosen this. We have union. You see how these two people are together? This card was in reverse in the deck. So because you chose your south node, you don't get to be in this divine union. You have sacrificed your divine union because you chose to stay in this comfort zone where you're not being honest, where you're not complying, where you're not working with spirit. You're telling God, please, I want my Divine Feminine back. I'll do anything. And God is saying, well, you have to be fucking honest about what you did to Divine Feminine in order to make things right. And you're basically telling God, oh no, I can do everything else, but I can't do that, God. Like, I can throw the bitch money. I can give her material things, but I'm not going to tell her the truth. I'm not going to tell her nothing. I'm not going to tell her nothing. So God is like, well, you can't do that shit. You can't have your divine feminine and then choose to still lie and be in a commitment with them and lie. Like, you can't do that. So God has removed divine feminine from your life because somebody's choosing not to do the right thing. What else does Capricorn need to know at this time, Spirit? We have deception. Thank you. Somebody's choosing to still lie and be deceptive when it comes to this situation. What the fuck? Temptation. Somebody has fallen into temptation, have chosen to be deceptive, has chosen to stay in their south node, and now you don't have your divine union. Because somebody thought that they could lie and get away with this shit. This is crazy. Party, external. So somebody allowed external forces to come in between their divine union. You were probably partying and hanging out with people you had no business hanging out with, knowing that these people were doing everything to keep you in this deceptive energy in order for you to not even be in your divine union. These people are keeping you in your south node. They're keeping you comfortable. Hello? We have nurture, compassion. This is what you're supposed to be doing. Thank you, Spirit confirmation. You're supposed to be nurturing your divine feminine. You're supposed to be having compassion for them. And instead, you're choosing to stay in your south node, being deceptive, partying with this group of fucking people, that this external forces that is keeping you away from your fucking union, from doing the work, which is nurturing and being compassionate to your divine feminine. This is crazy. What else? We have distance. And because of that, there's distance. You can't make it up. Thank you, Spirit. Retreat or time out. So Spirit is telling you, bitch, you better retreat from this fucking bullshit you involved yourself in. Because we also saw in the Oracle T deck, drama starter. And we saw, it was another card, karmic friends. So it has something to do with a group of people that you could have involved yourself with, thinking that they were good people, they were good friends, and they're fucking not. And somebody has started drama within that group. And it's showing up here in your oracle spread again with this party and external forces. The external forces are the karmic friends, okay? We have it here, partying and shit with these people when you should be nurturing your divine feminine or nurturing the connection or having compassion towards your divine feminine. So we're seeing it here being played out again in this oracle spread, which is fucking crazy. Let's keep going. What else does Capricorn need to know? We have sun, strength, empowerment. So Spirit is reminding you to have the strength to fix this shit. We have until death tear us apart, contracts, career, commitments. This could be a workplace environment. Somebody is telling you, we have Saturn. Ooh, Saturn's on this card too. It says Saturn on the damn door. So because of all this bullshit, Saturn return is on that fucking ass until death do us apart. That's what it says on this damn card. Contracts, career, commitment. Somebody decided to have a contractual agreement with their career. Instead of nurturing and having compassion for their connection that they have with their divine feminine, they put everything into a fucking job. And then on top of that, the people that work within this establishment, that was where the strength was being put into, and it caused distance between their divine feminine and the connection that they had with their divine feminine because of the deception that they carried with that shit. And it made them lose their divine counterpart, their divine union, because somebody chose to stay in their south node, in their comfort zone, bitch. What else? We have Venus, offer. So didn't we see that in the other spread we did, with the other oracle spread? We saw that somebody is wanting to come in and propose to their divine feminine. Okay, we see that here again. Venus and offer. Venus is the planet of love. So somebody's wanting to come in to give a solid love offer, but they ain't saying the truth. Somebody has to come in and express the truth. What is the truth? We also saw in another oracle spread that two cards fell together sideways. and it was talking about how it was illuminate, and there was another card, but they were supposed to illuminate the truth to their divine feminine. That's what God asked this person to do, but they're like, God, confirmation, I can do everything but that. So this is how they lost their fucking divine union, because they are not listening to what God is telling them. God is telling you, bitch, I don't give a fuck about any of that. I said to tell the divine feminine the fucking truth. Tell them what the fuck you did. I don't give a fuck about any of that bullshit you're trying to spew, bitch. I ain't saying nothing like that. I told you, go tell divine feminine about the lies and the deception that you were hiding from them in order to restore and rebalance your divine union. Look, somebody's trying to come in, Capricorn. This could be you. Take a resonance, flip the rose however you need to. This could be cross watchers. Somebody's trying to come in without doing the work, being deceptive to have their divine union back by not doing the work, by not listening to what God said. God said to tell the divine feminine the truth as to what the fuck you did. But this person is choosing to come in to give the divine feminine a love offer when they have not told them the truth and they have not done the work, they have not healed. And I remember at the beginning of the reading, when I was doing the reading, like, what are you, if you have not healed and you have not done the work, then what do you think you're coming in to do? It was something like that. I said, come on, man. What else does Capricorn need to know? We have cycles, change, completion. 555. I remember I was doing a reading and 555 was there. So changes is coming in. The changes, you not being able to be in your divine union because somebody's still refusing to say the truth. Yeah, we have control tactics. Thank you. Somebody is not doing what they need to do. And you see how somebody is standing with the heel on his teeth? This is somebody that likes to be dogged on and dogs other people. That's the kind of connection somebody likes to be in. Either this is you, Capricorn, or this is cross watchers. Take what resonates. But somebody was trying to have control tactic over this divine feminine, and God said, absolutely not. We're not doing that. Yeah, God has started a storm. We have storm at the bottom of the deck. Storm unexpected. It had caused an unexpected storm because somebody was still trying to have control. Was still trying to use control tactics over this divine feminine. This is a mess, okay, Capricorn? So I don't know if this is you or this is somebody else that did this to you. Take a resonance, okay? We're gonna pull a little bit more for you. What else does Capricorn need to know, Spirit? We have divine masculine, so you could be a divine masculine. I said that earlier. I felt like I could be speaking to a masculine Capricorn, but I don't have to be. And I feel like I am. We have divine masculine. You could have been a divine masculine, or you still are. Take a resonance. Let's see what else. We have fantasy, daydreaming, imagining, fantasizing. So you could be fantasizing about being with your divine feminine, but in order to be with them, you have to say the truth. You have to tell them what you did. And that could be really hard, but bitch, it wasn't hard when you was doing it. Shit. Influences, attachments, third parties, peers. Thank you. That's the point I'm trying to make. Something involves a group of people. These are people that have really bad attachments and bad influences. Peers. These are your peers. This is a group of people that was involved in this situation somehow because somebody wanted to fulfill a fantasy. So somebody could have been listening to this group of people, these influences, okay? And somebody ended up in a third party when they had no business being in there. Yeah, so now somebody is conflicted. Thank you, Spirit. Decisions, hot and cold, multiple choices. Somebody had a choice to make. We saw that in your tarot spread, okay, Capricorn? You chose to be with this divine, oh, I almost said divine masculine. For a lot of you guys, you could be females. Take what resonates. But no, for a lot of you guys, you chose to be with your divine feminine, which is this Queen of Wands. So somebody left this Queen of Cups outside of the cold. And this is why this bitch is out here mad, because she's like, how dare you use me and you still wanted the divine feminine. Okay, so somebody's mad out here because somebody chose the divine feminine. So let's keep going. What else does Capricorn need to know at this time? We have beauty. Charming, graceful, kind-hearted. This is how you feel about your divine feminine. You feel like they're kind-hearted, they're graceful, and they're very charming. but you were conflicted because of the influences that you had around you, divine masculine Capricorn. I see that. So because, yeah, somebody was influencing you to indulge in your fantasies, and you got caught up, especially with that conflicted card, because you see your divine feminine as beautiful, as charming, graceful, kind-hearted. But being around these influences can make you think otherwise about your divine feminine. So at this time, you could be spying on them, curious about them, wondering about them. Social network information ways. So maybe you're trying to find ways to get information on them, maybe through their social media. Yeah, you feel like you're being rejected, abandoned, dismissed, irrational fear. You letting fear control you. We have family, fertility, parenthood, pregnancy. Your divine feminine could be pregnant with your child. Take what resonates. Shallow, hollow, empty, boredom. You could be very bored at this time because you lost access to your divine feminine. You could feel very empty and hollow. And it says heart fog as well. Mixed signals, blocked emotions, messed up. You're messed up inside because of everything that has happened and has transpired between you and your divine feminine. This is why you don't play fucking games. At the bottom of the deck, we have conflict, clashing, differences, incompatibility. There's a lot of incompatibility because of the conflict that was caused here by involving yourself with these bad influences. It has definitely started an imbalance in your relationship. It has started an emotional storm. We have emotional storm at the bottom of the deck. And then, ironically enough, we have chemistry at the bottom of the deck, but that's in reverse. So there's no chemistry. That's the emotional storm and the emotional imbalance that has been caused in this relationship between you and your divine feminine. Because of this bad influence, this conflicted energy. Turmoils, unstable, affected. This has affected you greatly. It's making you unstable. It's turmoil. That's why chemistry is in reverse. And we also have longing behind the chemistry in reverse at the bottom of the deck. Craving, aching, wanting. You're yearning and pining over your divine feminine, but you're refusing to say the truth. The truth and nothing but the truth. You need to say the fucking truth. And Spirit is giving you an opportunity before you lose them forever. But somebody is still trying to hold on to control. We keep seeing that in your reading over and over again. No matter what card I pull or what deck we use, it's always somebody trying to have control over some type of truth that involves a group of people, or it involves choosing between two people. And somebody's not being honest about that. That's what your reading is about. Okay, Capricorn. So I had recently ordered this new deck. It is called the Hidden Heart Messages Oracles. So I would like to use it today for your reading, okay? Just for a little bonus for you guys being so patient with me as I've been healing from things from the past. I have find a lot of revelations. So, you know, I'm part of the collective as well. I'm a Capricorn moon and an Aries sun. Okay, Capricorn, so y'all not alone if you're dealing with third parties interferences. There's a lot of drama going on with Capricorns. I don't know what's going on with y'all. So let's pull a little bit for you. What does Capricorn need to know? We can pull from your divine feminine and your karmic feminine if you're curious about what they would like to tell you. So let's start with your karmic feminine. What would they like to tell you at this time, Capricorn? Ooh, that shit flew in reverse. What the fuck? I wish I could share my good news with you. So Capricorn, your karmic feminine does not wish to tell you or does not wish to share any good news with you. It fell in reverse. She would not like to share anything with you, whether it's good or bad. What does this karmic feminine want to say? I wonder if you are happy without me. So yeah, you could have definitely cut off this karmic feminine abruptly without saying anything to pursue your divine feminine because you realize whom you wanted, but You're breaking and destroying a lot of people's lives in the process. So Capricorn, if this is not you, take what resonates, flip the roles however you need to. Like I have said, cross watchers, you're more than welcome here if this is you, bitch. But I strongly feel like this is Capricorn. So karmic feminine, what else would you like to tell Capricorn? I can't stop thinking about you. So this karmic feminine, they can't stop thinking about you, Capricorn. The timing just wasn't right for us. Damn. And I want to be more than friends. So this person would like to be more than friends. They feel like you left them hanging, honey. I regret lying to you. This person could have also lied to you, maybe about your divine feminine or just about whatever the fuck y'all got going on. Okay, we need to let go of each other. What's behind I regret lying to you? So after they lied to you, now they want to tell you that we need to let each other go. So that's fucking crazy. Ooh, that's drama. So let's see what the divine feminine would like to tell you at this time, Capricorn. And then we're going to close your reading out with what would your person want to tell you and what zodiac sign they could be. Okay, so what does divine feminine would like to tell Capricorn? Ooh, this fell sideways. I'm so attracted to you. It fell sideways. So they don't know how to feel after you hurt their feelings and you destroyed their lives practically, Capricorn. They don't know if they're really attracted to you or not. It fell sideways. Hey, but that's a good thing, you know. At least they're not attracted to you. They just don't know how to feel about you, right? So let's see, what does the divine feminine want to tell Capricorn? I know I was a distraction from your pain. So they feel like divine feminine feels like they were a distraction from your pain, Capricorn. Maybe they're just very beautiful, or they have a kind soul and a kind heart that because of that it did not allow you to be the man that you were supposed to be. Okay, damn. What does the divine feminine want to tell Capricorn? Ooh, that's a lot of cards. What the fuck? Oh, I love you fell on the floor, Capricorn. Divine feminine did not want you to know that. She did not want you to see how much she actually loves you, to the point that she threw that damn card on the floor. Damn. It says, I will wait for a sign from you. So divine feminine wants a sign from you, but you have to come correct. And divine feminine can tell if you're hiding anything. Okay, she's divine feminine for a reason. She can see through your soul. You even acknowledge in your own reading that you guys are twin flames. So if you guys are twin flames and you share half a soul, bitch, that means that she knows you better than anybody. So she would know if you're being honest or not. So she's waiting for a sign from you, but that don't mean that you can come in with deceitfulness. You have to come correct, and she would know. Okay, so don't come over here being funny. I look for you everywhere. So your divine feminine looks for you everywhere. She looks for a sign from you everywhere. I couldn't let you get close to me. Yeah, your divine feminine does not want you to be close to her, because every time you're close to her, you're destroying her in some type of way. Shit. I lost myself for a little while. So because of you, divine feminine lost themselves, okay? And you came closer than anyone. Wow. So compared to anybody that has ever been with divine feminine, Capricorn, you have been the closest, honey. That's crazy. And somebody fumbled, okay? At the bottom of the deck, we have, I left when I saw you with someone else, and I hope that you can forgive me one day. So divine feminine is hoping that one day you will forgive her for detaching herself from you, but she had to do what was best for her. Damn, Capricorn. So yeah, divine feminine knew that you're gaslighting and manipulating her, so she completely detached herself from you. She knew all along, and she didn't want that for herself, so she had to do what was best for her. All right, Capricorn, let's move on to your messages. Do not mind the AC on. It's a little hot in here, so I'm gonna turn it on for a little while. So what is your what is your messages from your spirit guides? Oh, listen to your intuition. So you could be listening to your intuition at this time, Capricorn, especially since it kind of fell in reverse. So you could really be in tune with yourself, and you could be in tune as to what you want at this time, but make sure you're doing it the correct way. You cannot manifest if you're still manifesting off of deceitfulness. All right. the situation will improve. So you're listening to your intuition at this time, and you're listening to your spirit guides, and because of that, the situation will be improving. So you might be telling your divine feminine exactly what the hell has been going on in order to get what you want, which is access to your divine feminine again. Look for a sign. So your spirit guides could be telling you to look for a sign from them and to choose a new direction. So maybe if you tell your divine feminine exactly what has transpired in the past between you and the karmic feminine, then most likely you will not have access to your divine feminine, because who wants to find out that they were being cheated on, right? But at least you would have done the right thing. So spirit is telling you that no matter what happens between you and your divine feminine, you could lose them, or this could allow you to have access to your divine feminine again. But either way, according to what is going on between you and divine feminine, spirit is telling you to choose a new direction, okay? Because you might not have access to them ever again, but as long as you tell them the truth, that's all that matters. So let's keep going. We have be assertive. So spirit is telling you to be assertive at this time. Make sure that you're being yourself, you're being authentically yourself, and you're healing properly. Don't just do things because you want access to somebody. Do it because it's the right thing to do. Spirit is telling you to compromise. Compromise at this time. Choose to be a good person and compromise with your divine feminine, because that is the right thing to do. Remain positive. These are good messages from your spirit guides. And one more for Capricorn. Oh, we have two more. One fell. Let me get that for you, okay? All right, so we have reconsider. So spirit is telling you to compromise, to reconsider, to remain positive, and that meditation brings answers. So spirit is wanting you to meditate at this time, Capricorn. Make sure you're meditating because it brings answers, and you could be doing that. So what else advice the spirit has for you? Worth waiting for. So divine timing is at work in your love life. So whatever happens between you and your divine feminine, you feel like they're worth waiting for, or divine is telling you that they are worth waiting for. We have a reconciliation. So they're worth waiting for because a reconciliation is coming up for you. Someone from your past is returning to your life. And we already saw that you chose the divine feminine over your karmic feminine. So you chose the right path. But now you have to be honest about what happened in the past between the two of you guys. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So spirit really wants you to focus more on your energy so that you can master the law of attraction, which is you loving yourself will attract more things that is going to love you. We have children. Your love life is being affected by children. So like I said, your divine feminine could be pregnant with your child, or you could have knocked up a karmic feminine. But I didn't really see that, but it could be. So only you guys know your stories, Capricorn. Take what resonates. We have true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. So spirit is telling you that this is your counterpart. This is a romance of a lifetime. This is your true love, okay? You deserve love. You are lovable. Spirit is here to remind you that you are lovable. You are worthy of love, but not like this. Not the way that you've been loving people or your divine feminine. This is not love. So this is why loving yourself first is going to definitely help you get the love you deserve. Either you end up with your divine feminine or you don't. Spirit is still wanting you to choose a new direction. So we have finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So we also saw that you've been trying to fix your finances in order to even be with the divine feminine. We have wedding once again. We saw this in your gifts. We saw this in your gifts, Capricorn. This situation involves marriage. You definitely want to marry your divine feminine because you have passion for them. We have passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So spirit is wanting you to be more passionate at this time, because obviously there's somebody that you want to have a wedding with, and spirit is telling you that they're worth waiting for. This is your true love, and you're wanting to have a reconciliation with your divine feminine because you have made a decision to leave the karmic feminine in the past. But spirit is asking you to love yourself first, because in order for you to love somebody, you need to love yourself first, okay? Children could be affecting your love life at this time because your divine feminine could be pregnant with your child. If not, you could have knocked up a karmic feminine. But nonetheless, spirit wants to tell you that you deserve love in life as well. So work on being more passionate, okay? All right, Capricorn, let's move on to the next oracle deck, okay? So let's move on to what your person would like to say to you and what zodiac sign they could be. So let's see. Oh, shit. So we have Virgo. You could have been dealing with a Virgo, or you can have this in your chart. We have Capricorn. Wow. So we have Virgo and Capricorn. We have both earth sign here. What else? I don't want to lose you. So somebody does not want to lose you, Capricorn, or you don't want to lose somebody. Oh my God. I'm a liar. Wow. Somebody wants to say that they're a fucking liar. I want you to myself. Somebody was doing all this shit to keep somebody to themselves and still couldn't keep them to themselves. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what else. I regret everything I did to you. I fucked up really bad. Damn. I love you so much. Somebody wants to say that they love you so much, or you love somebody here very much despite of what happened. I'm in love with you. Damn. I watch your social media. What else? What else for Capricorn? We have Taurus. So we have all the earth signs here. That's crazy. I miss you. So you miss somebody, or somebody misses you, Capricorn. I care about you. Somebody cares about you, or you care about somebody. Okay, Capricorn. What else does Capricorn need to know? We have Taurus here twice, and we have Capricorn here twice. Believe it or not, we really do. We have Capricorn and Taurus twice. That's crazy. I am receiving karma. So somebody's fully aware as to what the fuck they did and why they're under judgment at this time. I hurt you. Somebody hurt somebody very deeply. We have Libra. So we have new signs here. These could have been the people that was involved. We have Pisces. We have Libra. We have Sagittarius. And we have Pisces. So we have Pisces twice. We have I am a loser. And at the bottom of the deck, we have Cancer. And we have fuck you. So somebody wants to tell a Cancer, fuck you. Whoa, girl. What's behind that? I don't care about them. So somebody wants to tell somebody, I don't care about that Cancer. Fuck that bitch. Fuck you. That's funny. All right. Anyway, Capricorn, that's all I have for you guys. If you made it to the end of the video, I really do appreciate it. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, okay? Shit. And if you would like to book a reading with me, you know where to find me. Click the link in the description or click the link in my bio. But other than that, that's all I have for you guys, Capricorn. I love you so much, and I see you in the next one. Goodbye.